Hi, my name is Roy Leahy. I'm a marketing consultant with Marketing Pilot here in Vancouver, BC. Today I'm going to deal with the basics of lead generation. You've segmented the market for your new product. Now you have to focus on that group and generate leads that you can move along the sales funnel and close. There are 5 stages to this process. Number 1, you have to locate your potential customers. Depending on the media being used, you'll have to determine what trade shows they attend, what magazines they read, etc. Number 2, you have to attract them. You have to offer them an understanding of what is in it for them if they stop and listen to what you have to say. Number 3, you have to engage them with meaningful content that they will value and be motivated to listen to you further. Number 4, once you've identified a lead or potential customer, you must nurture them over a period of time. Number 5, you get the client to close the deal. I'm going to use a fishing analogy to illustrate these various stages in the process. First, you have to know where your potential qualified customers are. You don't want to be setting up a fishing operation in an area where there are no fish. Then you need to attract them. In the case of fishermen, they will often put a spinner or a salmon lure trailing behind the boat. The purpose of this lure is to rotate and flash in the sunlight. This arouses the curiosity of the fish to the point that they will come up to the lure to see what it is. After the fish has come to the surface to investigate the flashing lure, it sees that it is an inanimate object. But at that moment, the bait that is attached to the lure comes into view. It has to be the right kind of bait, and that's why you see fishermen spending a lot of time figuring out what the fish are biting on that particular day and in a particular location. This is analogous to the content of your pitch to the customer. It could be the content of your landing page on your website or on your banner that you use at a trade show to get people to stop and talk to you. In the case of a website, you have somewhere between 6 and 8 seconds to get the potential lead to enter. Your content had better be something that they are interested in and looking for. You've gone through the steps, and now the fish finds your bait very attractive. It attacks the bait, and you have a lead. But there is still much to be done in many cases to close the sale. This part of the process is referred to as nurturing. But why is nurturing required? Not all potential customers are ready to make their purchase at the time that you make contact with them. They may have to get a budget approved. They may be planning to implement a product such as yours at an upcoming date sometime in the future. You don't want the lead to go cold and forget about you and your product. You must initiate a process that will keep you in constant touch with the customer until they're ready to close. The graph that I'm showing in this slide is an example of one product type. The actual time frames and percentages will vary depending on the nature of the product. For instance, if there's something that's not a major investment and can be sold directly from the website, then the intervals will not be as long. What we have been dealing with in this brief video is a very small part of the lead generation process. You can see from the slide there are many aspects of the process of generating and closing leads. If you would like to learn more, visit my website at www.marketing-pilot.com and get in touch with me, Roy Leahy. I would welcome the opportunity to see how I might be able to help you with your marketing activities. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.